Brothers and sisters in Islam, today, October 20, 2023, the last frontier of Palestine, so-called Gaza Strip, is now invaded by the Israeli forces. Gaza Strip is the last land of Palestine. If Gaza Strip is no more, then Palestine is also no more. Allahu Akbar. The question now is, what is to be done by us Muslims of today worldwide? We have 47 Muslim countries of the United Nations. We are 1.10 billion Muslims of the world. And what we are supposed to do now that Palestine is no more? This is the question. We know very well that it is written in the Holy Quran that the Almighty Allah assigned Palestine to the believers, to the Muslims, to the Palestinians, as mentioned in the ayah chapter 5 verse 21 Quranul Kareem. The Almighty Allah says, Ba'dah, A'udhu billahi minas shaitanir rajim. Ya qawmi udkhulul arda al-muqaddasata allati kataballahu lakum wa la tartaddu ala adbarikum fatanqalibu khasirin. This is the word of the Almighty Allah in the Holy Quran, proving that Palestine is the land of the Muslims, the Palestinians. More or less in English rendering, O my people, enter the Holy Land, referring to Palestine, Holy Land, which Allah has assigned to you, which Allah has assigned to you, and turn not back, for then you will be returned as losers. Now, after 75 years, from 1948, the beginning of Palestine-Israel conflict, 1948, when the British Empire declared the State of Israel, 1948. Now it has been 75 years that the Muslims of today, 75 years that the Muslims worldwide, 75 years that the Muslim, they see nothing, they hear nothing, they speak nothing, and they do nothing about the Palestinians. 75 years, brothers and sisters in Islam. Now what is to be done? The Palestinians have been a victim for 75 years. Ethnic cleansing, genocide, murder, slaughter. So much of terrorist activities against the people of Palestine. Men, women, children are being slaughtered. Subhanallah. Now what is to be done? Before we give you the answer what is to be done, let us first review the 75 years history of Palestine-Israel conflict. It was in 1948 when the British Empire declared in 1948 the State of Israel. After the declaration of the State of Israel, Palestine became a divided country. What was the effect? The effect, more than 750,000 Palestinians became homeless. Homeless, squatters, homeless in their own land. 750,000 Palestinian people became homeless after the 1948 declaration. Subhanallah. Not only indiscriminate killings of Palestinians, but complete destruction of villages, raping women, killing children. Allahu Akbar, subhanallah. And they are fighting. The Palestinian people, they are fighting as freedom fighters to redeem their lands. And instead of honoring them as heroes, they are branded as terrorists. Subhanallah. The people of Ukraine, when Ukraine is invaded by Russia, the people of Ukraine fought back. And they are honored as heroes, freedom fighters. Now with the people of Palestine, for 75 years, occupied, invaded, and they are bombarded, and they fight back, and they are freedom fighters. They are not called freedom fighters, they are called terrorists. This is a double standard definition of terrorism. Subhanallah. After 1948 crisis, Israel controlled 78% of the historic Palestine. 78%. Only 22% remain in the hands of the Palestinians. When the 1967 Six Days War between Israel against three Muslim countries, Egypt, Jordan, Syria. After the 1967 Six Days War, Israel controlled and oppressed almost entirely the historic Palestine. They colonized the Egyptian territory known as Sinai Peninsula. They also colonized the Syrian territory known as Golan Heights. And after 1967, after the 6 Days War, after 1967, another 430,000 Palestinians became homeless. Allahu Akbar, subhanallah. This is the 75 history of genocide, 75 years history of ethnic cleansing, murdering, slaughtering the Palestinians, and yet the Muslims, we see nothing. We hear nothing. We speak nothing. And we do nothing. Why? Yes, why? Subhanallah. We will give an answer afterward. After the war, 1967 war, what happened to Palestine as divided into two countries? What happened? The Israeli state became more than 3 times. The land of Israel became more than 3 times. The Israeli state controls the West Bank, controls the Gaza Strip, the East Jerusalem, the Moroccan quarters, plus the Sinai Peninsula and the Golan Heights. From 1949 up to 1956 only. 1949 to 1956 only. More than 50,000 Palestinians were killed. Men, women, children. Allahu Akbar, subhanallah. This is what is happening, brothers and sisters in Islam. This is what is happening in Palestine, subhanallah. Now, how do we feel now? Now we go back to present, 2023. After the bombardment of Gaza, killing children, men and women, how do you feel? How do you feel, brothers and sisters in Islam? Do we feel the pain? Do we also feel the sorrow? Can we not also sleep during the night? Or we don't care? Then what is meant by a Muslim, being a believer? We are the believers. We are like one body. The pain of a little finger is the pain of the whole body. This is the meaning of Ummah. Subhanallah. And Nu'man ibn Bashir radiallahu anhu قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم مثل المؤمنين في تودهم وتراحمهم وتعاطفهم مثل الجسد إذا اشتكى منه عضو تداعى له سائر الجسد بالسهر والحمى. This is the Muslim Ummah, one body. More or less an English rendering. And Nu'man ibn Bashir radiallahu an reported, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, the parable of the believers in their affection, mercy, and compassion for each other is that of a body. This is the meaning of being a believer. We are like one body. We are the ummah. We are like one body. The hadith continues, when any limb pains, the whole body reacts with sleeplessness and fever. Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, authentic hadith. They are our brethren. The Palestinians are our brethren. And we, the brethren, we are brothers and sisters in Islam because of Iman. It is our Iman, believing in the oneness of the Almighty Allah, that we become brethren. إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ إِخْوَةً. The believers are but brothers. Now where is our brotherhood? Where is the brotherhood of the Muslims of today? Palestine is no more. For 75 years, little by little, ethnic cleansing, slaughtering, genocide, little by little, murdering the people, and we have no reaction. Where is our brotherhood? We are supposed to be allied to one another. We are the believers. We are supposed to be allied to each other. But where is the alliance of the Muslim countries today? 47 Muslim countries today. Where is the alliance to support and protect Palestine? What is the statement of the Almighty Allah as Muslim, as believers, as alliance? وَالْمُؤْمِنُونَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتُ بَعْضُهُمْ أَوْلِيَاءُ بَعْضٍ. The believing men and the believing women are allies to one another. So where is the alliance of these 47 Muslim countries in the United Nations? Just watching and seeing and doing nothing, that our brethren in Palestine, men, women, and children are being killed. Allahu Akbar. Subhanallah. This is a very big question. 75 years. This is not only a challenge to the Palestinians. 75 years a challenge to all the Muslims of the world, those who believe in the oneness of the Almighty Allah, that we are the alliance to one another. Where is that alliance? Where is that hadith stating that when this is in pain, little finger is in pain, the whole body is in pain? The hadith says, the pain of a little finger is the pain of the whole body. Now the question is why? Why the 1.10 billion Muslims of today are silent? Why the peace advocates in Europe are silent? Why those people, anti-terror advocates, are also silent? And why the Muslims are silent? 75 years of silence. Why? The answer is the hadith of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. There will be a time will come that the nations of the mushrikun, that the nations of the kuffar will attack the Muslims, like the way when the people attack dinner. They will attack the foods. This is for me, this is for me, that is for you. Palestine for me, Syria for you, Pakistan for you, and this is Kuwait for you. They will be like those people eating in a dinner. The Muslims will be like that. The Muslims will become like a food to be taken by the nations of the kuffar and mushrikun. Then he was asked, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was asked, why are we small in number during that time? He said, no. We will be many. So many. But we are like a foam carried by the torrent. No weight, no impact. We are now 1.10 billion Muslims of the world, and we have no impact, we have no power. Allahu Akbar. Why? He was asked why. The population is very big of the Muslims, and why? They are powerless. Why? Have you asked yourself, brothers and sisters in Islam, why we are powerless? We are 1.10 billion today. The answer of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is, we will have a disease, one kind of disease, one weakness. It is called wahan. What is wahan? The hadith of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, hubbud dunya wa karahiyatul maut. We love this dunya, we love the comfort of this dunya, and we do not like death. That is wahan. That is the reason the 47 Muslim countries see nothing, hear nothing, speak nothing, do nothing, because we love this dunya. We love the comfort of our homes, we love the comfort of our offices, we love the comfort of our money, we love the comfort of our loved ones, and we do not like death. This is the answer today. Subhanallah. Now, what will happen to us if we continue with this kind of disease? One, we love the dunya and we hate death. What will happen? What will happen? Brothers and sisters in Islam, the two powers, Zionism and Crusade, will continue invading our lands. They have already invaded Iraq. They have already invaded Libya. They will invade Jordan. They will invade Pakistan. They will invade Egypt, Syria, Emirates, Kuwait, Qatar, Saudi. They will do it in the pretense of democracy. They will tell us, we are invading you to give you democracy. In the pretense of human rights, we are invading you to give you human rights. In the pretense of freedom, we are invading you because we are your liberators. We will give you freedom from your oppressor leaders. In the pretense of anti-terror, we will invade you to protect you from the terrorist. And they call this movement. They call this movement, and the Muslim and the Arab Muslims, they are not thinking. They call this movement Arab Spring. The Arab Spring. Allahu Akbar. Subhanallah. Now, the question is, what is to be done by the Muslims of today? What is to be done? Number one, we cannot go to jihad because we are afraid of death. Nobody is willing to go to jihad. Number two, we cannot do armed struggle because we cannot leave our homes. We love the comfort of our homes. We love the comfort of our offices. We love the comfort of our businesses. We cannot leave the comfort of this dunya. We cannot go into armed struggle. Number three, we do not even speak up. This kind of khutbah, you cannot deliver this to other masjid. They do not speak up. They do not speak up about the Palestine cause, about the injustice, about the oppression of the Palestinians. Yes, we do not speak up. Not even on TV, not even on radio, not even on YouTube. We do not speak up. We just keep ourselves silent. Allahu Akbar, subhanallah. Number four, we do not even support those who are speaking for us because we are afraid. Afraid of what? afraid of being accused of supporting the terrorist. Allahu Akbar. Just by speaking to you like this, delivering to the khutbah like this, just because telling you about the rights of the Palestinians, you become a terrorist. Subhanallah. Number 5. Then what shall we do? We will just see and do nothing? Then if we see and we do nothing, what will happen to us? The wrath and anger of the Almighty Allah will come upon you. The hadith of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, hadith at-Tirmidhi, when the people see the evil and they do not change it, then it can happen that the punishment from Allah shall come to them. May the Almighty Allah forbid. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Qur'an al-azim wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bil ayati wa dhikril hakim wa taqabbala minni wa minkum tilawatahu innahu huwas samiul alim. Alhamdulillahi hamdan katsiran kama amar. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Ibadallah, ittaqullaha haqqa tuqatih wa la tamutunna illa wa antum muslimun. We go back to the question. We are 1.10 billion Muslims of the world. We are so powerful. We have the gasoline. We have the natural resources. 47 Muslim countries in the United Nations. We are powerful. Now, what is to be done? That is the question. What is to be done? Shall we just wait and wait until such time that all the Muslim countries are invaded by these two forces, Zionism and Crusade? We have to do something. What is to be done? Number 1, those Muslim countries with military power, use that power to defend the oppressed Palestinians and punish the oppressor, terrorist Israel state. Number 2, those Muslim countries with political power use that power to defend Palestine and make the terrorist Israel state accountable for the crimes of humanity, for 75 years crimes of humanity. Number 3, you know this khutbah? It is recorded. This is a voice recorder. We will upload this to YouTube tomorrow, inshallah, so that the world will be informed. We have to speak up, brothers and sisters in Islam. We are Muslims. Subhanallah. They are our brothers. Number 3, thing to be done. Those Muslim countries with economic power use that power to defend Palestine and boycott all products, all economic relations, all diplomatic ties with Israel. 47 Muslim countries, if only these 47 Muslim countries will boycott, subhanallah, the whole world is paralyzed. This is the reality of the power of these 47 Muslim countries. But why can they not move? Why? Why these 47 Muslim countries cannot move? Why? Debt trap. Do you know what is meant by debt trap in economic terminology? Debt trap. The World Bank loan them money, billions of dollars, trillions of dollars. Pakistan cannot move. Indonesia cannot move. Bangladesh cannot move. All the Muslim countries borrowing money from the World Bank, they cannot move because of the debt trap. It is called debt trap. They lend you money, $1 billion, $1 trillion, then you cannot move. to protect your brothers in Islam. When it is time to sign, when it is time to vote in the United Nations Security Council, to vote to invade or not to invade Iraq, to invade or not to invade Libya, they will ask the 47 Muslim countries, vote yes or no. They will say yes, invade Libya, yes, invade Iraq, because of the death trap, my friend. Now, number 4. Those Muslim countries with religious power use that power to influence all the military, economic, and political capabilities of the 47 Muslim countries in the United Nations to press the state of Israel into answering its crime of humanity. And number 5, this is the least that we can do. This is the most minimum that we can do. Muslims of the world today, all the Muslims of the world, let us unite and use the power of social media to continuously condemn the terrorist state of Israel. And we have to do immediately. We have to do the action immediately. We have to unite ourselves. We have to do it. We have to do it before the wrath and anger of the Almighty Allah will kill us all with calamities. May the Almighty Allah give us the power to protect our brethren,